What is up, welcome to the channel, or if you're returning, welcome back. Today we are discussing a card that might be completely meta changing, Budew. Now this little guy may just have 30 HP, but its attack, which you can do for free, hits for 10 damage and locks your opponent out from utilizing item cards during their next turn. A madman could speculate a gameplay line that involves Budew item locking, a survival brace to tank a hit, a Roseanne's backup to recover said survival brace, and then a town store to go get it and attach it to your Budew again, allowing your Budew to be invincible for another turn. Look, the odds that you would actually be able to consistently piece that together are extremely low. However, Budew is absolutely cracked in nearly every deck, because yes, you will have to give up dealing big damage for one turn, but if your opponent relies on items to get set up, then delaying them will be totally worth it. According to Ethan Heggie on Twitter, Budew has had a near 50% inclusion rate in decks that have placed in the top 16 through 56 tournaments in Japan. Budew is a homewrecker, and I think that this will literally cause the greatest shift in the meta that we've seen since maybe the Battle VIP Pass or Path to the Peak. This card will affect how Pokemon players build their decks. Arven, which has been one of the most used supporters as of late, will probably see a dip in usage, while supporters like Professor's Research and Iono will likely see an increase, because if you don't know if you can use an item card, Arven is not going to be very useful at all. We may see Stage 2 decks like Charizard or Dragapult start running multiple copies of Pidgeotto, Charmeleon, and TM Evolution to make up for a limited use of rare candies. Hell, we might even see Grand Tree get some play if Stage 2 decks start to get really desperate. This card will undoubtedly slow down this meta, which is far too fast for me personally right now, so I am very excited about the inclusion of Budew. And yeah, it might be because I just really enjoy stall and item lock decks, and I am personally very excited to see what Budew can bring to those types of decks, but also I just think that this meta is so fast. So many decks require on just a perfect setup, and then they can get going and start hitting so quickly for so much damage. So I'm very much looking forward to having a basic Pokemon who can attack for free, who has no retreat cost, who can slow these decks down. I think that's why I enjoy stall and block decks so much. They allow me to really take my time and play the game that I want to play, instead of the one where Raging Bolt can smack me for 280 turn 1 to take out my 2-prizer, and then my entire game plan is just gone to shit. I mean, there's no doubt that there's a market for it. We've seen a slower, more simplified version of Pokemon explode in popularity with Pokemon Pocket, so I'm not particularly surprised that Pokemon is now trying to slow down their meta a little bit. I genuinely believe that newer Pokemon TCG players are being put off by how quickly this game runs, and how if you aren't just as quick, you will get left behind and end up losing a lot of your matches. I know when I started playing Pokemon, which was well over 10 years ago now, hitting for 100 damage was significant and could potentially be one-hit KOing your opponent's active. And with power creep, we will never get back to that style of play. However, I would really enjoy it if the meta started to slow down a little bit and I didn't feel so rushed. Budew is currently out in Japan as part of their Terastal Festival set, and we will be receiving this beautiful and potentially very annoying card here in January with our Prismatic Evolutions set. When Prismatic Evolution comes out, I would highly recommend adding Budew to your buy list, especially the Pokeball version. This will be a card that will be used in so many decks, and I could see the Pokeball version of Budew being pretty valuable, although I'm not sure of the actual rarity of those cards. Also, fun fact, Budew is the longest unprinted Pokemon, with its last card coming in November of 2008 with Diamond and Pearl Stormfront. 16 years went by, and I guess Pokemon must have felt bad or something, because now they've made Budew just completely broken, which I guess is one way to make it up to him. While some may love it and many will despise it, Budew is coming here in about a month, so all I'm gonna say is be prepared for everything to change. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts on Budew and how this will impact the meta. I have a feeling that it's gonna shake things up quite a bit. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a little like and subscribe. It would genuinely mean the whole world to me. I appreciate the absolute hell out of you guys for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll see you next time.